Yep, more than 90 degrees and the legs came off.
What the shit?
Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm going to do another review for this SH Figuarts, the Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Awakening Super Saiyan Bloods. Okay, so actually I didn't even know what's the reason I bought this guy, because to me it's an easy skip figure, because we already gotten like I think a few of Vegeta in this mode and in the Super Saiyan head. Nothing special about this, probably just another repaint. Anyway, let's check out the box. For those of you guys who have been collecting SH Figuarts Dragon Ball, you should be very familiar with the box design. I kind of like they actually use this pose of Vegeta, looks very cool there. At the side we can see some pictures of the Vegeta with his hand and legs, and this side here is usually just the wording, which is very hard to read. And the back of the box is my favorite part because you can really see everything's together. And there's one thing I like to point out, because this Vegeta, like I say, is nothing special. I was hoping that, you know, they could have at least give folded arms, and to my surprise it does. I'm not sure if you can see right over here, because it is not even showing on the box, but upon closer inspections they actually show it. But it's because of this leak, we kind of like, you know, ignore the folded arms right over here. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. Okay, so let's get him out. So this is the Prince Vegeta right out of the box, and the moment that I took him out, I just noticed how golden the hair is. Okay, it's not really a good thing, not really a bad thing as well. I'll go to it later. So let's check out the suit, and I must say that I kind of like the blue this time because it looks great, and maybe because they're using the matte blue. I always love any matte color, it looks very nice here. I gotta do some comparison with the other Vegeta on the same suit to see what's the difference. I think they kind of use a different kind of blue this time, but nevertheless the rest of the armor looks pretty much similar. Yep, and even the build looks similar as well. I don't think they changed the mold there. The shoe as always looks very nice, very Saiyan feel. And yeah, at the back, yeah, nothing special. Yeah, just look exactly the same. And let's get to the head, and like any other of the newer Dragon Ball, they actually added all the shading linings to make them looks even more like the manga or even the anime. Yeah, so this Vegeta is pretty well done, as you can see. And let's go to the hair this time. Yeah, as you can see, it's rather shiny, very goldish color. It's not really looking bad. I mean, it looks great, especially if you are doing some photography. I think it will looks very nice under the lighting. Yeah, it just looks like it's shining out from the hair. But at the same time, I was really hoping that they could actually make it looks like his son Trunks. As you can see, this one is the matte with shading, and you can also see there are shadings on this shiny hair. But when you put them together, it just looks like two different kind of Saiyan there. This one have his own shines on it. Yeah, if you are into this kind of thing, this Vegeta actually looks pretty good with this new kind of hair. Nevertheless, nothing different as compared to the other Vegetas. So I'll move on to the articulation. I start with the head as always, so he can looks to the right, looks to the left. Looking up, yeah, not too bad. Looking down, yes, pretty good. He have a separate necks on his head, so it can move pretty well. His hand can go 360 degrees, no problem. He has a very good butterfly joint. Arm swivels, double joint elbow. You can turn his hand around going up and down. 2 points of articulations, turn on his waist, and same goes for his torso as well. Let's see how well this Vegeta can do a bend forward. Yep, not too bad. And bending backwards, wow, even better. For his leg, there is no pull down mechanism, but there is a leg swivels over there. Kicking forward, yep, about more than 90 degrees. And kicking backwards, not too bad. Double joint knee. You can't shivers on the boots, but you definitely can on the foot area going up and down. And there are shoe hinges as well. And like Trunks, I believe he can do a perfect split. So, oh, okay, so his leg came off again. And man, I was wrong. He can only do up to this. So this Vegeta articulation is not as good as Trunks, but nevertheless I think is pretty suffice for him. And right up next, let's move on to the accessory. I'll start with the hand as always. So it just comes with a pair of closed fist hand that's already on the figure, a pair of posing hands before he fights, a pair of grabbing hands, a pair of open palms hands, and lastly a right thumbs up hands. And of course he just comes with an interchangeable folded arms. And this time around he just comes with two more interchangeable faces, and we have a smirking one here, and also this one is like the angry open mouth face. And as you can see, it's a pretty limited accessory. I think the saving grace is they do come with the folded arms, and that's about it. And next I'm going to show you how to interchange the faces. Basically you just need to remove this portion here and just slot it with the face that you want, as simple as that. So wow, this one does looks pretty good, and this one looks very badass as well. And I'm going to show you how to interchange the folded arms. Basically you need to remove his hand right over here. Yep, the same goes for the right side. Yep. And next you will have to use the butterfly joint to fully push the arms outwards and facing outside. Yeah, just like this. You just need to slot it in. Yep, very easily. And voila, this is how he looks with the folded arms. Click on the thumbs up if you like this review. Now let's proceed with some size comparison. I'll start off with some SH Figuarts. I have Goku right over here with the Super Saiyan mode, as well as Gohan in the Super Saiyan mode as well, just to match him up. This is this Saiyan Man Gohan if I'm not wrong. And next I'll match him up with Trunks in the Saiyan armor as well, together with this latest Trunk. And let's compare with some bad guys. I have the Perfect Form Cell right over here, together with this big ass evil Boo. And since there are so many variations of Vegeta, I'm not going to compare all of them, so I'm just going to compare a few. So this is one of the very first Vegeta that is being made, and we will have this sort of newer Vegeta that I would like to compare, since they are all from the same Saiyan suit, and you can see the blues are all different. This is like a darker navy blue, this is like a I don't know what you call this blue, I kind of like it, and this one is more like a purplish kind of blue. Yeah, so they are all very different. Even the hair color are very different as well. And next we have this red hair Vegeta, as well as this superhero Vegeta, which is kind of short as compared to him. So next we'll talk about the scale of this guy. As we can see from the size comparison just now, I kind of think that this Vegeta is being made in a quite a good scale as compared to the Goku. Even next to his son, I think he should be slightly shorter in a way. I think Trunks is actually taller than him quite a lot. So in a way, this Vegeta is also being made slightly taller as compared to the previous one. And next I'd like to talk about the price for this guy. Can you imagine this guy is only costing around 3,700 yen. Wow, that's very cheap. It's about half the price of this trunk here. So can you imagine how cheap this guy is? Yeah, so this Vegeta is like a bargain for those of you guys who actually missed all the previous Vegeta. So I think this is a very worthwhile to buy. Okay, so my final verdict for this Vegeta based on all the star ratings so far is going to be a 7.5 out of 10. Yes, so this Vegeta looks beautiful in terms of the overall look, and for the accessories, yeah, he's kind of lacking there. I think this folded arm is a saving grace. I kind of hope that they actually give the black hair as well for him to interchange, but because of the low price, I think they couldn't do that. So I think it's still okay for those of you who actually miss out to have a Super Saiyan Vegeta. So I think this guy is still worthwhile to collect. But if you guys already have all the other Vegetas in your collections, I think you can easily skip this guy because there's nothing special here except for the hair color. So I do hope that you enjoy my review, and definitely hope that it helps you to decide if you should grab him because of the low price. And I will catch you again in my next video. Do watch these other videos right now.